What if the most underestimated power in a fantasy world was the one that could destroy everything? Not fire, not thunder, not some legendary weapon, just water. Water Magician begins quietly, almost too quietly. No dramatic prophecy, no loud hero entrance, just a boy who seems ordinary. The kind of character most people would overlook, but the more you watch, the more you realize that being overlooked might be his greatest advantage. While other mages chase explosive power and flashy spells, he studies something far more dangerous: control, precision, patience. At first, his abilities don't look impressive. He moves small amounts of water, practices subtle techniques, and avoids attention. But there's a feeling that he's building towards something no one else can see, and that's where the suspense starts to grow. Every fight feels like a puzzle he's already solved. His enemies rush in, confident in their strength, believing water magic is weak, but they don't notice the moisture in the air, the damp ground beneath their feet, the quiet way the battlefield itself is turning against them. He doesn't overpower opponents with brute force. He defeats them with timing. A thin stream of water becomes sharper than steel. A single wave becomes an unbreakable defense. By the time his enemies understand what's happening, the outcome is already decided. What makes this anime so gripping isn't just the action, it's his personality. He's calm, too calm. He doesn't shout, he doesn't boast, he doesn't fight for attention. He watches, waits, and acts at the perfect moment. That silence makes him more intimidating than any loud, rage-filled warrior. But the story doesn't stay small. As his abilities grow, so does the world's awareness of him. Kingdoms start paying attention, powerful figures begin to whisper his name, and when people in power realize someone this intelligent and this controlled exists, fear spreads. Not because he's reckless, but because he isn't. The tension rises with every episode. You're not waiting for him to unlock new power. You're waiting to see how he'll use the power he already has. Every drop of water starts to feel like a hidden weapon. Every calm moment feels like the silence before something devastating happens. By the time the world understands how dangerous he truly is, he's already changed the balance of power without making noise, without making threats, without anyone fully realizing how the most harmless element became the most terrifying force in the story. And maybe that's what makes Water Magician so unforgettable. Not the explosions, not the chaos, but the quiet dominance of someone who never needed to shout to prove his strength. If you enjoy smart protagonists, strategic battles, and powers that feel realistic yet terrifying, this is definitely an anime worth watching. And now I want to know, do you think water is the most underrated power in anime? Or is there another element that deserves more respect? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more anime breakdowns like this.